This is Data Jockey, machine learning for Victorian racing. Today I am looking at Race 8, Moe, Friday 3 July 2026. Straight into it. Before the breakdown, the short version for Race 8 at Moe. Just one selection today, unapproachable for the place. The model does not always narrow it down to one, so when it does, it is worth understanding why. Stay with me and I will walk through it. Race 8 at Moe, 14 runners, and the top 3 pay a place dividend today. The model is flagging something important here. The top selection is not the market favorite. The model sees value the market is underpricing, and that gap is exactly where this model looks for place finishers. One selection today, place only, no same race multi for this race. And just so you know, I do not tip every race. The model only selects when it finds genuine value. No value, no pick. Today it has found one worth a look. Let us get into it. Quick context before the picks, since how this works matters for understanding what follows. The model driving these selections is machine learning based, trained on Victorian racing, and it never stops updating. Every race meeting adds to what it knows. That is different from a static system built once and forgotten, and it matters because racing patterns shift over time, season to season, even track condition to track condition. The real differentiator, though, is the target. Most tipping approaches chase the winner. This model chases place finishers instead, horses landing in the top positions, paying a place dividend. Different target, different method entirely. It is processing dozens of variables across the whole field simultaneously: pace, distance, field makeup, historical patterns, how each runner matches today's specific rivals. All at once, in combinations that are well beyond what manual analysis can realistically track. The full methodology is linked in the description if you want to go deeper. Right now, though, Race 8 is the focus, and the model has a strong view worth walking through. Let us get into it. Let us start with pick 1 for Race 8. Unapproachable, the model's top selection, currently 5th in the market. Not the favorite, nowhere near the headline of the betting market, just sitting at a price the model believes is significantly off. That is the whole story right there. A gap between what the market thinks and what the data is showing, and that gap is precisely what this model is built to find. Here is something worth being upfront about, because I think it builds trust rather than costing it. I cannot point to one tidy reason the model has landed on unapproachable. That is not how it operates. It is not running on a single insight like track preference or distance record, the kind of single-factor reasoning that most form analysis relies on. Instead, it is working through dozens of variables at the same time. Track conditions, distance, field size, who else is in this race, historical patterns drawn from thousands of past Victorian races. All of it considered together, picking up on relationships a person scanning a form guide would simply never catch. That is the whole point of building it this way. If it could be boiled down to one sentence, there would be no need for a model at all. What matters is this. The market has unapproachable sitting at 5th in the market. The model has it ranked 1st for Race 8. That difference is where the value sits, and finding exactly that kind of gap is what this model exists to do. It was built specifically around place finishers, not winners, so when it puts a horse at the top, it is saying this horse matches the pattern of horses that have historically finished in the places. A different way of looking at the problem entirely. Unapproachable for the place. Top 3 finish in a 14-runner field. That is the model's read on Race 8. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. For anyone following the full card, every race gets its own video, and they are all in the playlist Live before Race 1. Worth a look through the other races to see what else the model has flagged today. A place multi combining several selections is something some punters build themselves. Check with your wagering provider on how that is structured. Make sure any decision you make is your own, fully informed. Important reminder too, always check for scratchings before placing anything, since they can change a race entirely on the day. The model's place selection for Race 8 is unapproachable. The full card is waiting in the playlist. If you are not subscribed yet, this channel covers every Victorian meeting, every race day, and every selection comes at no cost, nothing locked behind a paywall here. That is Race 8 Moe done. The model's place selection is unapproachable. That is the pick for this race, clean and simple. All tips are tracked publicly and results posted every week. Good days, bad days, all of it on the record. No cherry-picking, no hiding anything. You can see how the model is running over time and judge for yourself whether it is worth following. As always, for entertainment purposes only, please make informed decisions and gamble responsibly. See you in the next one.